Bye, Gio.
I was going to say feel better, but there. Bye.
We're live.
Good evening and welcome to Omnibros Live, a live YouTube program.
God damn it.
Holy smoke. A live YouTube program starring Omnibros, and we're live, where we do hauls, reads, and previews. And I'm Omnidog, and I'm joined by Golden Twin number 2. And
what's up, everybody?
I'm Omar.
I am the MacGuffin that you guys can point at whenever the show is running late, even when I'm not in the show.
Actually, yeah, it wasn't Omar's fault. We had electricity issues in Puerto Rico that kept us.
Yeah, so this show is ran in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
So for everybody complaining, you're really complaining about poor old Gio and his bad situation.
Right.
So I hope you feel better about yourselves.
Right.
Nah, you can blame me. It's what my wife does. It's what everybody that ever has met me has done. So it's cool. Hope everybody's having a good evening, good morning, wherever you're located. Jess.
Happy Monday.
Yeah.
Hope you're not in California.
Who makes this episode possible?
That would be InStockTrades.com. Oh,
hey.
That'd be the Omnibus Collector. That would be InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. IST is kind enough to give us a $50 gift card to give away to a lucky viewer at the end of every month. They never wavered on that. They've been great about that. And $50 or more in a shipment gets you free shipping, like back during Omnipocalypse, Omnigeddon. Get 10 Omnis in a box, free shipping. Can you believe that? It's probably $40 worth of shipping that you're getting free. So
I don't think people realize
that because they also have fantastic customer service and fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com.
Right, Ryley, we can't cut him off. Like, he'll forget what he's singing and talking about mid-sentence.
Yeah,
so we can't. Like, when he's on a roll, you gotta let him do his thing, and then you can chime in.
Were you asking me questions?
No,
I was like,
he was in the zone, dude.
I was super concentrating.
Trying to point out that
questions I can't listen.
Jess's point about how much the shipping costs is actually a really great point. Like, those heavy boxes, people don't think about that, but you know, when we go and ship things ourselves, I know they probably have a corporate discount with the various courier services, but that shit gets expensive.
Yeah.
So it is a nice, really nice benefit for especially a company that's shipping these heavy. Like, I get 50-pound boxes sometimes.
Yeah.
Who do you get? Does your wife lift those for you?
Actually, yes. Yeah, I don't have the upper body strength.
Your wife's like, move, bitch. I got this.
Yeah, don't hurt yourself.
Big ass Omnibus.
That's why I always have my back always hurts because I forget to lift with my legs.
Yeah, that's always important.
Omni
man.
boxes.
It's always important.
Well, I wanted to stop in and check in with you guys because I wanted to see how my room setup is going to look. Because I just reorganized everything, so I wanted to see what the angles. Oh, shit!
Whoa,
that wasn't a good one.
Sorry, I got all my new books sitting around me.
Oh, spoilers on the haul.
You look like you're at a manga store, like a manga section in the early aughts at Walden Books.
I have more than they
Borders. You'd have more than they do. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It looks good, dude, man. I like it. Omnibus Collector, maybe rethink about changing your name.
Well, if I need to be Omnibus Collector, I can just change it to this angle.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Good,
and I've got
good call.
My desk has wheels, so let's see.
Your desk has wheels. Nice.
Fancy.
Yeah, my chair does not, though, so that's the downside to this whole thing.
Wait, your desk has wheels, but your chair doesn't? This is like Bizarro land.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
I'm really glad that Ryley is here today. I'm really excited that Ryley made an appearance today.
Well, I won't be here for the whole show. I told my wife give me a call, send me a text when she needs me. But yeah, that's pretty dope.
There you
have
go.
The Omnibus section in the back there. The only problem is the new setup. All my DC stuff is in the back behind all the toys.
Oh yeah, I see that.
So I
So
have to
you don't read
squeeze-
Just
DC
like their
then?
cells in the back.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's my secret area where I can get up to all the, I'm up to no good back here with my DC books and my Valiant books and stuff.
I don't know if it's the camera angle that you're doing, but it makes it look like it's huge, like probably bigger than it is. Like you have no room to walk, and that's okay. That's the way my basement is. So very nice. You dusted.
I did.
If you have space to walk, you're wasting space.
That is. I'm glad you noticed because
I did.
A lot
I noticed.
of work dusting.
I notice a lot. I just don't say anything.
There are, I think, 2 shelves that I did not dust, and this is one of them, the one with the X Factor guys, because I had placed the figures before I actually dusted. But I have enough room to walk between the shelves here, so I definitely have room.
Why do you look like a little kid from this angle?
Because I'm. Hey guys, this would be me talking to who's the tallest of us, Gabe.
Gabe
Gabe
is a
is,
freaking giant.
Yeah, whenever I meet Gabe, that's what the angle's gonna. Hey, what's up?
Jesse, did I dust over the week? Dude, I haven't dusted since 2005, I think.
Well, I hadn't dusted in here since I moved to the house a year ago, and moving everything around, I was like, "Shit, man, this gets dirty."
It adds character to the books, and
those books collect dust the way you collect omnibuses.
Yeah. It's okay, but I read my books, so I'm constantly putting them in and out, in and out.
That's what she said.
So, yep.
I
literally laid it in there. Man, that's a good angle. I like that.
I also look really short here because I'm not in a desk chair. I'm in like a loungy type of chair, but I could move this down here so I don't look so short. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll play around.
I'm not trolling, Ryley. This is how I treat all my friends.
Yeah, this is hardly trolling.
Oh God, I think I've made Jess cry before. And then I had to write him a poem.
Well, you did
apologize.
make Jess buy JLA.
Yeah,
I have another goal tonight. My goal tonight is I'm gonna make this happen. I'm gonna make Jess buy Ven Omnibus Volume 3. That's my goal tonight. I'm gonna tell him why this book is so No, he doesn't. He sold one.
Oh, even better.
I'm gonna make him buy it again. Because
I kept one. It's 2 that you.
I didn't pay you. I warned you. I said, do not buy it. And you were high on pills one day, and you bought it, and immediately sold it. And I said, that is the worst turnaround I've ever seen on a book.
You didn't even open the book.
I didn't even open the box. I knew what was in it. I just sold it immediately and slapped the label on and sent it right out.
So my goal tonight is to get him to buy Volume 2, so he can buy Volume 3, and then we can get a Agent Ven Omnibus, which I think will be the next one.
Badass, dude. No, I'm getting that.
So Jess, you got to make this happen.
That. I don't have one.
Got to be my sacrifice.
You have to make sacrifices, Jess.
Yeah, we're all getting it, Jess. We're all getting it, so you got to get it.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I've got the 2 Venoms. I've got the Carnage.
Well, that's like just earlier.
With what?
Oh, I was going to say, sorry, because Ryley was talking. That was just like with Jess and the Green Arrow Grail Omnibus. You're like, I'm not sure if I want it because somebody talked me into buying it. And I'm like, dude, don't buy it if you're not 100% like that you want it. And you went back and forth for a couple days. And you were like, yeah, you're right, Gabe. You're right. I don't need to get it. I'm just talking myself into it. And then, hey, by the way, I got that Green Arrow Omnibus. You
said you didn't like longbow hunters. And I was like, well, don't spend your money because the rest of the writing is like that. Did you buy it?
Yes.
Why did you even ask us?
Gabe had me talked out of it, and then I don't know. I remembered liking longbow hunters now.
You're like Wolverine, man. You have like all these false memory implants in your head. You can't remember which one is right.
Yeah, I know. I was on the fence about it, and Gabe talked me out of it, and I was like, "Yeah, that's the right decision." And then I thought, everybody says it's such a classic, great story. So I just ordered it.
Everybody says Batman Year 2 is a classic and great story,
And
and
no
you didn't
one
like
person
it.
in the United States says
No,
that.
there's two people. Me and Mike Barr, the guy that wrote it. Like, we love that story. I think we're the only two people in
Mike
America
Barr.
that say Batman Year 2 is better than Batman Year 1. That's it. Well, I hope you read it like in 2025.
I doubt
maybe?
Mike
You
Barr
get to
thinks that's
read
not his work.
Yeah,
Probably.
I don't know.
Yes, everyone.
It's not going to be high on the list, but I don't know, maybe. Thank you, Make Havoc. You're the best.
Jess is the best. Wow, you have such a fan following, man. I love it. Such a nice guy. You deserve it.
I may have accidentally bought Cloak and Dagger too.
Okay, wait. I did say that you're gonna find good Rick Leonardi artwork in there with Terry Austin on inks, and you're gonna have some Arthur Adams. I don't know what like you were asking me. I don't think I told you to buy it though. I just said the good, like I pointed out the good things.
Yeah.
What didn't you buy? Because we got another Omnipocalypse coming on September 23rd.
Right.
It's huge. That's what she said. That's impossible, Mr. Awesome. Mike Barr and I are the only two people that love Year 2. We have a lot of books coming out on September 23rd. It's going to hurt. Diabetic Superman also like Year 2? There's three of us. Three of us that want. Three of us.
I still don't think Mike Barr thinks his Year 2 is better than Year 1. I think
I don't think Mike Barr remembers writing it, probably. All right, guys. Halls, then read.
Is it like Stephen King, where he was like just high and drunk the whole time?
No, Stephen King was in an accident.
No,
that's why he was on drugs. Yeah.
No, Stephen King was so wasted on cocaine, he doesn't remember writing Kojak.
Cujo?
Kojak? Like the guy with the lollipop?
Cujo, that's it. Sorry.
Cujo.
No, not
American
the detective. Cujo.
American Express.
Or Christine or something. One of those. Yeah.
I didn't hear. I know that his writing gets a little weird later on. Year 2 is Monster Man and Mad... No! I do love Monster Man. Look at Bobby Keaton. My deluxe edition of Year 2 just arrived. That is what's up. Guys, if it wasn't for Year 2, you wouldn't have Mask of the Phantasm. I said it. I said it. And quote me on that. It might be the stupidest quote I've... No, not this year. I made a lot of stupid quotes this year. All right. Halls. I only haul one thing that has come in. And I was going to show Gio because I think he's the only one that would appreciate this. But I've been going down the road of little anime manga box sets. This is Fairy Tale. You have this one? You have Fairy Tale?
I have volume 1. Not the box set, but I have volume 1 of the
Yeah. So that's pretty much what.
Go up earlier.
That's okay. This is pretty much all I did haul, but I've read a lot. So, what did you guys haul besides Jess's amazing haul of things we told him not to buy? Has that come in yet?
That's it.
No, it hasn't. The Godzilla book you guys talked me into getting is held up that order.
Oh damn! I hope mine shipped.
Wait.
You definitely talked to me.
We told him to get Godzilla.
No. Gio goes, hey, no, wait, was it Gio? Gio's the one that was said something, and somebody bought it for. Yeah, you bought it for Gio, and you go, oh, I might as well just buy a copy.
And then he bought himself a copy.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I bought
he talked himself into it by buying it for Gio.
No, but then you guys all said how great it was, and that I should get myself a copy. That's when I got myself a copy.
It was out of print for so long, and they brought it back into print. So so we told you it's really good, but if you don't like Godzilla or any of the comics that Godzilla is based on, then probably shouldn't get it.
No, you'll like it just for
James. Any of that stuff,
dude. I swear it was in the chat. We've got records. We've got records. It's written. It's not like I have to we actually have proof. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's your money, Jess. You buy whatever you want to. No one's gonna make you feel guilty.
Yeah, that's what held it up a little bit. Two of the orders got held up by that book. Is that the book?
Yeah. You're gonna love it, just based on the art alone. You're gonna love it.
Yeah.
I've had it. This is a first print. Oh,
why are we highlighting Jess? He doesn't have the book.
Yeah, sorry. No, just the art alone. The James Stolko art. This is a guy that me and Lou just go on and on about. We really wash this guy's balls because he is fantastic. He's the greatest artist out there right now, in my opinion, in my kind of pantheon art styles that I like super detailed, like Jeff Darrell or Art Adams style art. It's like that, but even more intense. It's good stuff. This is also the same guy who I always make jokes because everything he draws looks like a penis. But this is also the guy that did the Orc Stain. I tell you guys about
love that book.
I love Orc Stain. This is the same artist who does that book where you chop people's wieners off and cut it up into coins as currency. But look at just the art on this. It's fantastic. Oh yeah, this is a great book. I didn't realize it was out of print.
Again or before?
Before, because I bought this when it first originally came out. This is the first print.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't know it went out of print and was in such high demand and was getting reprinted.
So the new printing has 5 extra pages in it, Gabe.
Oh, don't tell me that.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. The look on your face should be a meme. That look you get when you find out the book you've had for years has 5 extra pages and you have to spend $50 on it.
I would have to buy it. 5 more pages for
I bought the damn Return of Death of Superman, and I even did a video of why I'm not buying it, and I bought it. Because of
the pull-out
pages, man. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I wanted it just for that, but I was like, but it's also missing issues that's not in the other omnibus, but it also has other issues in here that's not in that one also. No. It's like a weird situation.
I have all the triangle years mapped in custom omnis all the way up until the Death and Return of Superman printing number 2, right? So I need to double check that the third printing, the one with the black cover, actually has the same things that the second printing did. So no one believed you weren't going to buy the Superman Omnibus, Omar. Yeah, I know. I don't think I even believed myself when I was watching myself. I'm like, listen to this asshole. What a liar. He's so going to buy it. I did. I bought it, man. So I'm a little disappointed because I also bought that Witchblade that Triple C's Collectibles is talking about. And I found out that it's a standard hardcover. Damn it. I was really hoping that was going to be an oversized hardcover.
Ooh.
I don't have it yet, but I've been told that it's a standard size hardcover. Like a few people messaged me asking me what's going on. Was the Kickstarter oversized? Because this edition is standard size, and I think it's the same thing as the Kickstarter. It was just always a standard size hardcover. So sucks. But oh well. I hope they keep making more. Like Superman, Man of Steel.
What's in that Witchblade you were talking about? Is it just the Mark Silvestri early Michael Turner stuff?
The Michael Turner stuff. Mm-hmm. And then they're doing a Darkness hardcover too. How do you not have that? You're like the 90s guy.
I know, because the compendium, the big hardcover compendium just came out.
I've got those too, but those, and I don't know. I don't think those things are going to hold up. Like, no? So apparently it is standard size according to Adam Knapp. Jim Mint had it on his channel, and it's standard size. So, oh well, it's pretty.
It is what it is, man. That's what you can get. That's what you can get. You know, look at everybody who got Man of Steel.
Yeah, that thing sold well. Yeah. I guess. Okay, so Joe Goose, muchas gracias. He's saying that he's looking right at his copy and it's standard size at the Witchblade Kickstarter. So it's standard.
Confirmed.
Well. So thank you, everybody.
I hauled just 2 books.
What you got?
Superman Grounded 1 and 2.
Oh, the JMS books.
Yeah, in hardcover.
Yeah. Now, I don't think he got to finish that story.
He didn't.
Because
Volume 2 is taken over by Chris Robertson.
Yeah, because they were going to do Flashpoint.
Yeah.
And he was like, no. Deuces. I'm JMS. You ever heard of Babylon 5? That was me. I don't need this shit. Keep your funny books. So
I have one reason I hate this this run, JMS's run on Superman.
What
was
and
that?
it's because it was this run where, thanks to the covers done by the once great John Cassidy, this is when I saw his art just diminish so badly. Where I was like, "That's John Cassidy? What happened to him?" Like, the covers on this stuff was atrocious. He was doing, and it really was like the moment when I realized something happened. Where what happened to his art? Why does his art look like that now? That's the only reason I don't like it.
Oh.
That I think that's also the same reason, if you connect the dots, why I don't like Daredevil Shadowland. Cassidy did the covers for that too.
Man, you're holding a grudge.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, this was a great run. I don't even think I tuned into the fact that hey, Mac Haven, thank you very much for the.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, man. Awesome, dude. Thanks for the $2, dude. You're the champ.
It didn't occur to me that I didn't have these in hardcover, so they weren't expensive. So I was just happy to get them because I love the story. Nice. Yeah.
They go. I like the way that it was going. I don't particularly like that ending, but then again, it didn't matter because after that, Grant Morrison was like, "We're gonna make Superman wear jeans."
Yeah.
So they restarted his origin and everything, so it didn't matter, man.
Yeah.
Lionheart, thank you so much for the nice compliment. Go ahead. You can click on that, man. Sorry, I was just talking to him. Peter David, Incredible Hulk Volume 2. I do need to make a correction on that, thanks to a lot of the people that commented. The video on the book that's in the video is actually the direct market cover. So the cover to issue 376 is going to be the standard edition cover where the two Hulks are fighting. And the other thing I was going to say is I think that book sold well enough that we're probably going to get a Volume 3. If I had money writing on this, like it sold 1 and 2 sold well enough. And if you're looking for a Volume 1, all I can say is be a little patient. That's all I can say right now. Is that the I love so okay. I had no idea until he passed away that what's his name? The director, the Batman, Bat Nipples,
Joel Schumacher.
Joel Schumacher.
Joel Schumacher was gay, right? I had no idea he was gay, right? Because I don't really keep up with Hollywood or these things. And my brother was like, "How did you not know he was gay? Do you not remember the sexy sax player in Lost Boys?" And I was like, "Oh, you're right. I'm an idiot." Totally, I get it now. Okay. That was so out of place in that movie, but now it makes sense.
It was such a long sequence too. It was like the entire song. Like, it just went on.
I love the song. It's killer.
Yeah. But I wanted to highlight a question from Matthew.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did Gabe order the oversized Fathom hardcover Kickstarter? I wanted to come back to this because I wanted to touch base on it. No, I didn't, because it was really expensive. Like, I think it was like $80, I think, for the hardcover, something like that, or 100. I don't remember the details. I might be completely off base. I just remember thinking, that's a little too much. And normally, and also those Kickstarters always end up in comic book stores and on DCBS and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. They always end up going through Diamond. So I was kind of like, I'll just wait for it to go through Diamond. I can get it at a discount.
My question, and I'm being serious with this question, is what exactly, who's that going to? Like a cancer foundation or something like that? Because Fathom was a character by Michael Turner, right? And he's the one that wrote it and drew it. So when they kickstart something like this, other than printing it, who gets the money for that stuff? Like the family, like cancer research, something like that?
Probably his estate.
I mean, some of it would have to, right? Or maybe his mom is donating it. I was just curious if they put it in the Kickstarter. Like,
I'm looking it up because that's
Okay.
an interesting question.
It's Fathom and Soulfire, and I felt
those are
that
two
there was
creations.
a third book in there too. But it's all of Fathom and all of Soulfire.
Yeah, those wonderful, man. Like the artwork. I liked Michael Turner a lot, and I would have loved to have seen him like what he would have developed his art into. Kind of that's why I like what's his name, Stepan Sajic, because I feel like that's where Michael Turner was heading. They have a very similar art style, but he kind of evolved. I love it. So it sucks that we lost him at such a young age. There's a couple questions I can take while Gabe is looking. Omar, do you know why X-Men Grand Design did not have the annotations that were at the end of the single issues? I don't know, but I made sure I pointed that out on my video for those people that were on the fence about it, and it's a deal breaker, and some people don't think it's a deal breaker. I did want to point that out, that they are not in there. I don't know why.
Oh man, that was like my favorite stuff about the.
I mentioned that I'm surprised that they didn't.
Yeah.
Because I think it, for research purposes, like a big dork that I am, I love that stuff. So I was upset that it wasn't, but you know, some people will find it a deal breaker, others won't. And then Omar, will we need a fourth Peter David omnibus to get to the end of his Hulk run? Depending on how they break it up, we're gonna need at least 4. 4 is at least what we're gonna need. 5 if they wanna push it a little bit and include some other things, and depending on the size of them. But really what we need is 4. Even if they want to include the end, even if they want to include the new book that they have with him and Del Keon, yeah, I'm pretty sure 4 will do it. I hope they do it, man, because to have all of Peter David Hulk on the shelf, that would be awesome. Did you haul anything, Gabe, while you're looking?
Yeah, I found the information. I can't really figure it out, but yeah, I did haul something.
Well, I saw that one thing.
Joe Goose, thank you for thanking me on Punisher Soviet. I'm glad you liked it. I loved it.
So what it says on the Kickstarter is at the bottom of it says Michael Turner 1 in a million. In celebration of the life and legacy of Michael Turner, we're giving every physical pledge $1 million. Michael Turner is worth more. Oh, I see what that is. That's just like that has nothing to do with the donations. It threw me off. I'm sorry.
And it doesn't matter, you know. I was just curious, like what they were planning to do. If you're cashing in on somebody like that, like, well, I think of like it's different than Marvel or DC owning the copyrights to your character, right? Like, God forbid something happened to Todd McFarlane or Eric Larson or Rob Liefeld, and what would happen with the Youngblood, Spawn, or Savage Dragon Omnis if they ever come out. So,
yeah. All right, so my haul. I was hoping Ryley would stick around a little bit longer, but yeah, I did get the Silver Surfer Resurrection.
Nice
Epic Collection. I've been saying it all around my Instagram, all my social media. This is some of the best era for Silver Surfer, and I'm glad that they are finally getting this stuff collected in the legitimate collected editions like this. This is such an underrated era, and I'm just glad to see that they're putting so much love into Silver Surfer through the Epic line. This is volume 9, so I think this makes like 5 or 6 Epic collections already of Silver Surfer. And
he's getting a lot of love.
Oh yeah, just wait till he started making up in the movies and stuff, dude. Yeah.
6. It's a shame that we don't have 6, 7, and 8 though. Like,
I really
that would have
want
been a
8,
nice
8 has
reader.
Harold. Yeah, 8 has Harold Ordeal, which is awesome.
Then the conclusion with issue 75 where some characters die.
Yeah. Dude, I'm waiting for that. They've been doing a good job putting them out, so we'll see what happens. But it's just nice to see that like Ron Lem era of Silver Surfer get some collected editions finally. I mean, I know the stuff's in if some of it's in that volume is in the Infinity box set, but it's only a couple of issues, and you don't want to spend $500 for a box set to get a handful of issues of Silver Surfer. So, it's the first time a lot of stuff's ever been really published or presented in collected editions. Talked about it a little bit yesterday on yesterday's show. I got a copy of Batman 3 Jokers. That's super fantastic. That's what I read this week, so I'll kind of throw my reads into my hauls as well. That's all I really read. And I was hoping Ryley was here because I did pick up a pair of Simpson shoes.
That's
Let's
awesome.
see him. Oh,
Nice.
so cool.
Yeah, these are so badass.
Those are great looking.
You
One.
get all the characters. All the characters. So that's what I wanted. And that's cool.
That is awesome.
And that's it for my haul. That's what I got. Oh, come on.
Thank you for the compliment, Jessica Ashcraft.
Oh, Geo's back. Nope.
No,
Never
that's me.
mind. Okay.
All right. That's it for me.
Let's check out books that are coming out tomorrow or Wednesday, depending on where you get your books.
Do we want to do reads first?
Damn it. Yes, I do. I forget about that part.
Okay.
What'd you guys get?
I read and made a video on Castle in the Stars. I got volume 4 this week, so I reread volumes 1, 2, and 3 and did a video. And it is the first video that I properly uploaded onto YouTube in 3 years that I've been doing videos. So that was a big success that I finally learned how to do it. And Castle in the Stars is great. Check out my video on how great this. They're very thin books, but they only come out once a year. They're from France. Alex Alice is the author and illustrator, and they are fantastic, exciting adventure read. And I love these books. So this is what I read. And this week, I don't know that I'm going to. Oh, I've already started Invincible. I don't have it with me, but I have started Invincible. Invincible is going to be the only thing I read this week because I want to watch television this week and catch up with everything that everybody always jams me up on. So
Are you on volume 8 already?
Of Invincible?
Yeah.
I'm almost done with volume 1.
Thank you, Adam. Thank you.
Yeah, so
That's
everybody
beautiful
check
stuff.
out Castle in the Stars. That's what I read. A Frenchman on Mars is book 4.
All right.
It's got beautiful artwork. That's why I got those. Reminds me, even the name reminds me of a Miyazaki film, the Laputa, Castle in the Sky. I read Supergirl Being Super again.
Ooh,
for
great.
old reader, new reader. We're doing that tomorrow. I read, I did an overview. Omar, how much are you asking me for my copy, JT? Or just in general? We can have a bidding war. It's still in print, but I will say it's low in stock. Get it while you can.
The box set?
Yeah, it's low again. How did I find that out? Somebody messaged me, and then the guy, one of my dudes that checks stuff for me, says it was low in stock just at Diamond. And then when I read I had to read Incredible Hulk as soon as I got it in last week. Popped it open. I'm like, okay, I got to read some of this stuff again because I love Peter David's run.
Oh, the Peter David stuff. I was like, what Hulk did you get?
The Hulk Volume 2 of the Omnibus.
Yeah, I was thinking of something that was already released.
What else? What was the other thing? There was a couple of other books that I read. I read some manga. I started reading Dorohedoro, which is that manga that Gio sold me on. And shout out to Philip. He sent me the books. And then, because I'm doing my top 20 manga on my channel, I started reading some chapters of the manga that I picked to make sure this legit needs to be on the list. So that's it for me. How about you, Gabe? What'd you read, brother?
Some more Invincible and 3 Jokers.
Yeah, I read that digitally. Solid.
Oh, dude, it's beautiful. I was talking about it yesterday. Whoops, I don't want to show that page. That just
Was it graphic
art,
or a spoiler?
yeah. Jason Fabok's art is just he's top notch now. He has moved up a level.
He's always been a really good artist, you know.
Yeah, it really. I don't know what he did while he was off. If he just, I said it before. I don't know if he was working out some kind of like drawing muscles or what, but he has gone next level. Like, look at that smiling shark. There's a lot of Brian Boland in his art, and I'm not complaining. Like, it's beautiful stuff. So story's great. I think we talked Justin into buying it, so I'm sure we'll hear from him pretty soon. But yeah, this is kind of the hype around this is real. I'm enjoying this first issue a lot. So looking forward to getting the rest of that, and looking forward to seeing what kind of a hardcover we get out of it one day.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, maybe we will.
Joe Chip, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. As far as my capturing the Frenchness of the book, the French reader, I can say you perfectly captured the spirit of Castle in the Stars. Thank you. That's a big compliment. I appreciate that.
Did you do it in French? How did you perfectly capture it?
You'll have to watch it.
Okay, fine. I will. I just made a comment that I can't watch videos anymore. You're going to make me watch your video, and I'm going to be like, all right, this better have some French in it. All right.
I don't know how I got it so perfectly. I just described the book and how it made me feel and how adventurous it was.
I'm kidding, man. I'm sure you did a really good job. You sold me
Yes,
on
that's the
something.
crowbar.
That's awesome.
According to Roberto Rodriguez, they already had it scheduled out.
Oh yeah, I announced that a few months ago.
What?
But we don't know. Yeah, we don't know if it's a standard or deluxe yet.
Give me an absolute already.
I don't, dude. You know it's a money grab. They're gonna wait. Yeah. There's gonna be standard size, deluxe edition, and then an absolute, and you're gonna buy all three of those.
And there'll be a slipcase, even though it's only 3 issues.
Yes.
A hardcover version of each issue. I might like that.
Jess is getting a lot of love for his Hey Arnold shirt. I remember there were some ladies that were complimenting him when we went to the convention.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, damn it, maybe I need to get me one of those.
Dude, I have that same shirt, and that shirt and the Reptar one, I get stopped by everybody. There's always somebody making a comment about that shirt.
Yeah,
wear it out in public area. Yeah,
one of the booth bunnies at Baltimore Con.
Booth bunnies
was complimenting me on it, and then my Reptar one the other day, my pain pill doctor commented on it, and so the receptionist.
Always getting
that
book.
What's that?
Always getting compliments. Getting compliments.
Both those shirts, get lots of them. Yeah.
Ready to do some previews, or was that it?
Let's do some previews.
Sure.
NFL Deuce says it's a standard hardcover so far. It's listed as 6x10.
Yeah, probably standard. That's what I thought, just based on the price.
Yeah, I'll wait for absolute or oversized hardcover. All right,
let's do it.
Let's
see what comes out this Tuesday or Wednesday.
Oh, JT Gamer got the Gwen Stacy Marvel figure. She's great.
All right, everybody, let's go ahead and take a look at this week's new releases according to previews for Wednesday, September 16th. Tomorrow, you'll be able to find these on InStockTrades.com. Their site updates at 12 noon, 3 Pacific time. So get ready. It's not a crazy week. That's next week. Is it next week you're talking about, Omar? Or it's going to be a big, crazy
23rd. Yeah, 23rd.
So that is next week.
All right. So the 23rd, you've got, let's see, Absolute Dark Knight. That might actually be coming out after 2 years. You've got the Batman Paul Dini Omnibus. You've got the Demon Trilogy.
Yes.
You've got Absolute Carnage. And you've got Oh, what's the other Omnibus? Oh, Conan Omnibus Volume 4. Those were supposed to come out in
Oof.
August. That is the date that they were pushed back to. And then you have something else from DC. What is the other book from DC?
Legion of Superheroes Volume
Five years later. 5 years later, Omnibus. Yep.
Yeah.
Holy crap. That's, yeah, I mean, that's 6 big books right there. 6? Yep.
Yeah, there's these 2 of those I got to pick up or something. Damn it.
Ben Ryley Volume 2 as well. I forgot about that one.
That is a
Seven.
really killer week, bro.
923. Thank you, Bobby, for reminding me, by the way. I forgot about that one. And Adam. What are we? Whoa. What was Oh, okay. Let's do
All
it.
right. Let's make it happen. All right. Image Comics this week. We got Black Hand and Ironhead hardcover volume 1. Little Bird trade paperback. Fight for Elders. Or Fight for Elders Hope.
Eisner winner, Little Bird now.
Is it Eisner winner? All right.
Omnidog Confuser.
You're not snooty enough for the Eisners, Jess.
I did not get that book.
Lucy Claire Redemption. I don't know what this is, but it looks pretty damn cool.
I like that cover.
Yeah.
Ooh, Old Guard.
You got me with cute chicks and ninja swords and a wolf. Yeah, I'm in. Old Guard.
Volume 2.
Volume 2.
Finally coming out.
Why does it's only have 1 volume and already had a TV show? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Old Guard.
It's Greg Rucka.
Yeah.
Cool concept.
Royal City for all the Jeff Lemire fans. Royal City hardcover volume 1. Sonata trade paperback volume 2.
That's actually a good book. I read
Is it?
volume 1.
Jess, do you have the 50% off stuff?
She didn't give them to me. Sorry.
Okay. No, it's cool. Should have asked before the show.
There.
Blackwood. Oh, so now we're here into Dark Horse. We got Blackwood trade paperback volume 2. Flower of the Witch. It's interesting looking. Hint Girl.
Where's Black Hammer?
Yeah, I thought Black Hammer was getting released.
Volume 2, I think, was supposed to be coming out this week, too. Because the
Who-
other stories
who
come
puts it
out
up?
at the end of the month. I don't know, man.
Who
This-
puts
this
out
whole-
Black Hammer? Is that Image?
No, Dark Horse.
Dark
That's what I was
Horse.
asking.
IDW this week has the Mueller Report, Star Wars Adventures trade paperback volume 10. Wow, that's crazy.
23rd. Thank you, guys. Black Hammer's the 20th. God bless! Black Hammer's also the 23rd?
You guys are going to get murdered next week.
Oh my God, Jess.
We're in trouble.
Yeah, we're done, dude.
Marvel Comics this week, we got Avengers of Wasteland. The Marvel Portfolio hardcover for Art Germ, Mr. Stanley Lau, Art Germ. That's going to be cool. Spider-Man, or Marvel Spider-Man Black Cat Strikes.
Mm-hmm. That's the video game one, right?
Game
Gamerverse.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Then we got the Marvel's Masterworks Amazing Spider-Man Volume 22. Regular cover and the direct market cover. And typically, we can't promise anything with discount, but typically the Masterworks are 50% off. Both covers. So
Usually, but you never know.
all right, Spider-Man Spider-Verse graphic novel trade paperback, Spider-Women.
Is that new? That's a new storyline?
No, that's the graphic novels. So that's just different stories from different times of the different spider people, spider ladies. So it's got May Parker. It's got stories from just different characters. Jessica Drew.
Oh yeah, so the
So-
original Spider-Woman
They're-
number one.
Their first appearances, I think.
I see. Okay. Thank you.
Hanky Pym, $100 is standard now for Marvel Masterworks. I'm
Is that
serious.
right?
Yeah, $100
Yeah,
is
it's been
pretty
up
much
there for a
the
little
standard. I think
Whoa.
the last year they went up. Yeah. Woo. Good thing I don't get those anymore, but my goodness, they went up in price. I mean, when the Omnis came out, I was like, okay, I gotta get rid of these to make room for.
All right, then we got Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Dark Temple trade paperback, and Star Wars Legends Epic Collection, Empire trade paperback, Volume 6.
Yeah, that's the Dark Horse stuff. If you want to see what's in there, I'm gonna do an overview of that on Wednesday.
All right, then we got X-Men Fantastic Four trade paperback, 4X, and X-Men Grand Design Omnibus hardcover from killer artist Ed Piskor. I love that guy's work. I love everything he's done.
Is this Dan Slott's first collection of Fantastic Four?
This is the mini series of Fantastic Four X-Men.
Oh, who did that?
This is Matt Fraction? No, Chip Zdarsky.
Yeah, Zdarsky and Terry Dodson.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Actually it's a really good series. I liked it.
It's a fun story about where Franklin kind of lands in the mutant versus human kind of spectrum.
In the Dawn of X books, where does that fall approximately?
This I don't think they've announced in the Dawn of X if it's going to be collected in those trades. It would be really cool if they did this in Empire, but I don't know if they will or not. But I would say
I'm reading Dawn of X 1 through 7.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. Let me see. I'm thinking it might be issues. Oh man, 8, around issues 8 or so.
So that's volume 2, then.
How are you reading Dawn of X?
The trade paperbacks.
You have Dawn of X trades.
Yes.
Wait for the 8th trade paperback and then read this.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I mean, you can really read it as soon as you read X-Men 1, but I would, if you want to do it in chronological order, wait around volume 8s.
Okay. Great.
Yep. So I don't know if this one will appear. It'd be really cool if they do it. And holy crap, the Dawn of X trades have become something else. That's a different beast. I don't know if, okay, well, I will say that this book right here is on back order from Diamond. I don't know if that means it's out of print, but I did want to say that in case you're thinking about getting it.
Wow.
Which surprises me because, there's a lot of people that are like, no, I'm going to keep my Marvel Treasury edition. So
that's kind of the boat I'm landing on.
Me too.
I'm happy with those, especially
Treasury editions are really pretty.
Yeah, especially with the information you shared with us earlier about how it doesn't have the annotations in the back.
Well, neither did the Treasury editions, and the Treasury editions are oversized.
What? Oh, son of a bitch. I feel robbed.
You guys not open your books?
I read those books.
Actually, I know better than Ask Jess.
I don't read any books, but I did read that book.
My man.
And then wasn't there something like odd with the color or the paper or something like that compared to?
No, it's the same. The Omnibus has the same paper quality that the Treasury editions do, so it looks aged. It looks really awesome. But I mean, the Treasury editions are bigger in size.
Right. X-Men Milestone, good old Second Coming. It's one of my favorite X-Men storylines, like modern X-Men storylines.
Wraps it up, baby. Wraps it up.
Better wrap it up, B. Then we got X-Men trade paperback Reload.
The greatest X-Men. Jess, if you're going to buy one book this year, buy
this. Is Chuck Austin stuff?
This is the Chuck Austin stuff.
Stop you.
Chuck Austin, Sábado La Roca. And it is the third and final Chuck Austin book, wrapping up his X-Men run. You got to find out what happens to Annie the nurse and important characters like Sammy the fish boy.
I love Salvador La Roca's art on here. Like, this is when I was in love with Salvador La Roca.
You got to see Polaris' bachelorette party, who shows up. You got to see if Juggernaut really knocks boots with She-Hulk. Like, does this really is the Devil Nightcrawler's father? All of those questions will be answered here. You buy this, Jess, and an omnibus will happen.
That you've got actually I'm thinking of buying it just to answer all those questions. I want to know if
You want to know about Sammy the Fish Boy?
together with She-Hulk.
Oh, Chuck Austin. I heard he's
Is that
back.
his whole? How much of his run is that in here?
That's the third act, so that's his final part.
Oh, it's correct. Okay. I love Salvador Larroca's art from back here. So good. Not
Yeah.
any.
This is before he started doing a lot of light boxing.
Yeah, you can still see him still doing some of the on Juggernaut's abs. They don't have inking. It's all just pencil. They shot from the pencils on that. It looks like crazy stuff he used to do back then. I think he was one of the first artists I've seen whose art was shot by from the pencils and published that way.
You know who does a killer Juggernaut? Is that guy in the chat right there, Matthew Mengi. He did a Juggernaut for one of our winners on Near Mint Condition. Solid. It's on his. You should follow him on his Instagram and Twitter. Guy's a solid artist.
He did commissions for me. They're great.
Yeah.
He is awesome.
Can you show them on the air? I know the kind of commissions you go after.
Yeah, but just headshots.
Oh, okay.
Of
Gotcha.
like Magic and Emma Frost, stuff like that.
The ladies. Gotcha.
Let's see, Magic, Emma Frost, Psylocke, Magic, Emma Frost, Psylocke, and who's the fourth one? Matthew, the fourth one.
Don't you have these?
They're in my portfolio. I have a big portfolio where all my art goes in.
Oh, okay.
Shoot, I can't think of. Oh, Zatanna.
That makes sense.
Yeah, they're great. They're all great.
Now, do you have this anthology? Is this the Gail Simone anthology here of James Bond?
I don't know.
Let me see.
Who wrote those?
I was hoping that was the Warren Ellis stuff, but that's already out.
No,
Greg
the
Pak,
Warren Ellis
Andy
stuff.
Diggle.
Oh, those are Ben Piercy, Gail Simone. Okay, so Ben Piercy has become one of my favorite writers too. Dude is killer. His X-Force and Wolverine have been awesome, and then he's the guy that did Green Arrow. And Greg Pak, Greg Pak doesn't get a lot of love these days. He was huge when he did Planet Hulk. Then he went to do like Phoenix End Song, and just people were just all over that stuff. Then he kind of just faded away for a while. Now he's back in small dosages.
These James Bond books are good.
This is from Dynamite.
I've read several of them, and I really like them.
Boom Studios this week. Buffy Vampire Slayer Library Volume 1 for Season 12. Jim Henson's Labyrinth Coronation trade paperback Volume 2. Magician's New Class. Slaughterhouse 5 original graphic novel. That sounds awesome.
New Class. Can you tell me what that's about?
What's up, Billy? Thank you so much. I assume he was talking to the chat, but you must be talking to us.
During the world of the magicians. Oh, this sounds like I need serious back matter to understand this.
It sounds like Riverdale or something. So with magic chicks.
Oh, dude, Justice will be all over that. He loves Riverdale and magic chicks.
That is sort of a dream come true.
Never mind.
And then down here is
manga, 20th Century Boys. Everybody should buy that. It's wonderful.
Yeah. Volume, what is that? Volume 9 already.
Mm-hmm.
B-Stars, shout out to B-Stars for Geo. Since he's not here today, pour one out for the homie.
This is a B-Stars like volume 8. My goodness.
Yeah. That Blade Runner, I've heard awesome stuff about that.
I've not heard of the comic at all. Gal Gohan, having on okay. Keep on scrolling. Kent State, Johnny Hazard. Loud House. That's a show, right?
Yeah.
On Cartoon Network.
Nickelodeon.
I feel so bad. One of my friends works on this show. I think I can't remember the name of her show. It won It won all kinds of awards like this year, and I can never remember the show. Oh, No Guns Life. The artwork in that is amazing. The artwork. Yeah, I agree. Planet Hulk is pretty cool, but that's it. I don't know. Greg Pak did. I really like Phoenix Endsong. I thought that was great, and I liked World War Hulk and his follow-ups to Heart of the Monster. Yeah, Jesse's got it. Scar, Son of Hulk. He did what? There was something else that he did that I really. Oh, his Darth Vader.
Did he do the Hercules stuff too, right?
Well, that was more Van Lente than him. But
okay.
But he co-wrote a lot of it too. I haven't read Ray.
Here's
don't forget the DC stuff too.
Oh yeah,
I got it.
Oh, that Jess.
Yeah.
20th anniversary deluxe edition of Tarot Witch, Black Rose. Use your imagination and finish that picture out, baby. That's exactly what that cover is going to be. What? Tenacious D? What?
Yes. Let me see. Let's take a look at this real quick. There's a film, there's an album, now there was a tour, now the final piece of Tenacious D's master post-apocalyptic universe graphic novel, complete with accompanied audio. What?
Do you know who the Tenacious D is?
Yeah,
Jack Black and his buddy, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Kyle Glass. Yeah, they performed at Comic-Con once when I was there. It was awesome. The movie was awesome. The first one was amazing. I don't know what this is, but it sounds awesome. You get I don't know if it's new audio, but they have Tenacious D audio on there. $30. Something to consider.
The Way of the House Husband. That's the other book I started reading. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. No. Scroll down. Welcome to Succubus High. That book, when I was doing the overviews of the month, I looked at that and I had to stop and pause to figure out what was going on exactly.
It's boobs.
What is going on there?
I don't know, but don't you want to find out?
Sort of.
Sort of. Just his face.
What is happening there? There's a little man in the middle of all that.
That could be you.
Yeah, lucky guy.
All right, let's look at DC.
All right, so DC this week, Batman Curse of the White Knight hardcover.
That is going to be standard hardcover. That sucks.
Yeah, the same thing happened with the White Knight. It was standard, and about a year later, they released the deluxe hardcover.
Okay.
So I'm sure it will be.
Batman Golden Age Omnibus Volume 8. Do you have more to say about Curse of the White Knight?
I'm getting it.
Jess, you getting Golden Age Superman? I mean, Batman? Is that you, Jess?
I'm getting, Volume 8, I will get.
I am so. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I really don't know. Is the Dark Knight Returns Golden Child Deluxe Edition, that's not in the Absolute? Collected in the Absolute? This is the Rafael Grampa. That's the only reason I'm thinking about getting this, because of Grampa's artwork.
Right. I don't think it is. Because this came out after that Absolute was announced. And
I think so, too.
I think. So I don't know for sure, but I don't think it's in there.
I may have to
So
get
this is fairly new. Like, this came out like
year,
before the summer,
right?
Or last summer. Yeah.
I love
in the last year.
Thank you so much, everybody, for answering. Look, and you're right, Jesse Christian. Bill Finger's name was on there.
Hawkman. Yeah. Gotta get it.
It's a final one.
Yeah.
Before it got canned.
That is good that Bill Finger's name is on that. That's great.
Why? Before Bob Kane. I love
Yeah.
it.
Especially considering I don't think Bob Kane did any of the artwork.
He did something besides take credit for everything. Feels so
How
weird,
about
man.
Joker Killer Smile?
Yeah, this is the same team that did
About what?
Wolverine, Old Man Logan, and they did the what's the book that's going on right now, Jess, in for Image. The scare,
Andrea.
scare Yep.
Oh, Gideon Falls.
Gideon Falls. Yep.
And then
Robin.
Robin 80 Years of the Wonder Boy.
Such
Boy
a weird
Wonder.
title. 80 years of the Boy Wonder. He's 80 years old. I don't think you could take Robin Zero. What an interesting comic to collect in here. Okay,
Batman
so
and
Jess
Robin.
is saying that volume 4 of Hawkman is going to be the final
good.
volume. So
That'd be great.
thank you, Jesse. And Ueki.
Aiku.
Aiku. Thank you. God bless. Just let you pronounce it. Aiku.
All right, and that is that.
That's it. That's all.
That's it. We're out.
Good journey, everybody, tomorrow. Good
Wow,
luck.
we did that in an hour. Awesome.
Yeah, well, there's only 3 of us and not a lot to discuss.
Yeah, next week's gonna be a murder though.
Next week, it's like you got to choose your battles.
This is
Next
Sophie's
week,
choice.
and like I said, if you can wait on Absolute Carnage, there's going to be another restock later this year. So if you don't get it next week, that's okay. Just wait if you can wait. If you have to have it, then get it. But don't freak out once it's gone because there will be another restock. That's the only one I know about. I don't know about Conan Volume 4, and I definitely don't know about DC because that's impossible. There's our boy.
Hey, it's Jimmy Owens. What up, Jimmy? Thank you.
Wow, buddy. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, man. Thanks, brother.
Yeah, we love you too, man.
Good to hear from you.
Always. It's easier for me, Aiku says. It's all expensive here in Europe. It is. Jesse Christian, it's not coming out next week, right? Diamond still shows Absolute Carnage and Conan Volume 4 coming out next week. Whether they do or not, I don't know. Because I've heard other places say it's October too. So
Tune in next week to find out.
well, IST still showing Carnage back to October. But Diamond, who is shipping these books, is saying September 23rd.
These
So-
things change up all the time. I don't think IST can really keep up with the changes.
Yeah, they have a hard enough time keeping up with people's orders, so that site might be a little outdated. I think that's what it was pushed back to. I know there's a lot of. I know for a fact there's been a lot of DC books because we got a message from DC today that have been pushed back, like Justice League, JLA, that was pushed back until November.
Maybe don't map it right.
No, I can guarantee that.
Maybe they could go back to press and put some of the Wade stuff in there already.
They're not doing that. They don't like what? Who's Wade?
What?
Well, before we finish, we should talk about InStockTrades.com again, where you can get your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. InStock Trades is kind enough to give us a $50 gift card out of the kindness of their hearts. They donate it for us to give to you, and we're honest about it. We give them out instead of keeping them for ourselves like we probably should.
I thought you were going to say like near mint condition.
Oh, like near mint condition, guys.
What are you talking about? I've given so much away of stuff I should have kept.
Order $50 or more in an order, you get free shipping in the United States. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com. They're awesome. Awesome.
All right. Adam, I think Transformers Volume 12, if I'm not mistaken, has been pushed back until 2021. So, yes, they're pushing back Morrison's JLA until November is what I remember that email said. But hey, it's good news, right? It's still coming. So that's
So far.
Shut up. It's still coming. We're still going to get it. 2 orders from Omni Apocalypse, Part 1 with the 50 pounds. Woo!
Thank
Ooh,
you.
boy.
gave so much away to my cousins. Yo, just because we have Latin names don't mean we're all related. Hip hop habits.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be Sophie's Choice next week of what to grab.
I know for me, I think I'll be I don't know. I'll be grabbing Conan for sure. Absolute Carnage is a probably if I can't. I don't know if I can wait. But all 4 of those DC books, Absolute Batman, because I missed it the first time and I debated on getting it. Then I'm like, no, I gotta have it. And then the Demon Trinity. And I think that might be even standard size hardcover, but even standard size hardcover I'm cool with because it has the original colors. So there's no recoloring on those. And
I'm gonna
the Legion 5 years and the other the D&E Omnibus. Even though I'm like I have the damn stories.
I can't give up my paperbacks. It took too long to get them.
Well, they're also more complete. Because they leave out, like, in the Omnibus, they leave out the Chris Yost stories.
Yeah.
There's a couple of Detective Comics that they leave out, which sucks. Because I was like, I need to get rid of this stuff.
Yeah. Somebody keeps asking us, is Black Science... If you has the 721 keeps saying, hey, guys, Black Science Volume 2 is out of print.
Is that a question? Because I think it is.
He's asking. Is it, Omar?
Yeah, it is. But I mean, it's Volume 1 came back and it's got 3 printings, so it'll be back. Let's Ernie Ray has been really live in the chat, and he's got a question for us for tomorrow. If you want to highlight that, brothers, what's the one must-get book for each of you tomorrow? I'll answer mine and Jess's pick, which is X-Men Reloaded. One book to get not just tomorrow, but this year.
Don't you dare.
Oh man, tomorrow. You know, honestly, I think damn. I'm gonna say that I'm really excited to get that Batman book. The Batman
White Knight?
Curse of the White Knight?
No, the Raphael Grandpa book. I'm a big fan of his artwork.
Oh.
And that book is deluxe edition. So what is it? The Golden Child, the sequel to the Eddie Murphy movie? I'm excited to get that.
Yeah, where he turns a little Coke can into a person. Yeah, good stuff.
What about you guys? What would you say? I know Jess is a huge fan of Jeff Lemire's artwork. Royal City for you.
Old Guard #2 is what I'm looking forward to most.
Good pick. And Freddie Alonso is saying Black Science Volume 2 hardcover is on IST right now. So there you go.
Thank you, Freddie.
Thank you, Freddie. Gabe, if you had to pick one book tomorrow.
If I had to?
Yes.
If I had to?
Yeah,
It's
someone
a big
asked.
skip week for me.
Just pick a book.
X-Men Fantastic Four.
Wow, bold choice.
X-Men Fantastic Four.
All right. There you have it, man. Jimmy, I don't think any of Volume 2 of Black Science were glued. That was just the problem with Volume 1. Why I asked to know what your thoughts are on the chances of Metamorpho, Silver Age, Hawkman, Unknown Soldier, Omnis rolling out within the next couple of years. Out of Metamorpho, Unknown Soldier, and Silver Age Hawkman, Jess, what would you say? Which one of those 3 would have the biggest chance of getting an omnibus in the next couple of years?
My answer is 0.
0. He has a lot of faith in DC Comics.
I don't think any of those would get it.
Baldy Twin #2.
I don't think so. I love
maybe
them all.
Hawkman?
I was going to say Silver Age Hawkman probably. But, you know, they've done Jonah Hex. So Unknown Soldier might be maybe more of a chance than Silver Age Hawkman. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Unknown Soldier.
Well, maybe they make an Unknown Soldier movie with Josh Brolin. You know, maybe he'll get an omnibus.
I love Metamorpho, but yeah, you might be right. Silver Age Hawkman has enough stories, enough issues out there before he started sharing a title with Adam that he could have his own Omni. It's possible. Why not?
Keep in mind, we don't run DC.
Yeah.
And our guess is just as good as yours.
Yeah, they did Doom Patrol and Suicide Squad. So from Silver Age.
Oh, we can answer his third question. That's an easy one. highlight his next question, Jess, please?
I don't have the control, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. My preceding question, to what extent do you think sales numbers on DC's Showcase Presents line has been determining their Silver Age Omni publishing strategy? 0. I really don't think they... This isn't hating on them or anything, but I really don't think they have an algorithm figured out for what they put out in omnibus format. I think they just put out... I think there's a lot of people that probably want things made in the collected editions department, but since they don't have anybody doing the algorithms or anything like that, there's no thought put into it. So, sadly, I'm going to say 0. That's just me, though.
No, I believe. I could believe that. That they don't look at any kind of trends whatsoever, sales wise or whatever that would indicate what their next movie is on an omnibus strategy.
I mean, if they were doing that, then they would have shown by now, by releasing some of these omnis in some kind of format, like, oh, we know to expect this because this movie's coming out. But God knows, I mean, they just whatever.
They would have announced I think they would have announced a New 52 Batman Omnibus Volume 2 by now if they were looking at sales and trends and popularity.
I'm honestly surprised that didn't show up in the fourth quarter catalog. Like 100% legit that Batman by Scott Snyder Volume 2 didn't show up. The only glimmer of hope that might be is because maybe, and I seriously doubt they're going to do this, is that they might add The Last Night on Earth to that omnibus, which is the tail end of the Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo alternate future storyline, but whatever. I don't think they will. But maybe if there is some thinking ahead in their department, they're like, hey, why don't we just wait an extra, 6 months or something, let that standard size hardcover sell out. And because it is a business, so you have to think like that, right? You can't announce an omnibus while there's still standard size hardcovers on the shelf. But I don't know. The Gail Simone Wonder Woman is gone, though. That and the Green Arrow is gone. Green Arrow is gone at Diamond. Like, it's gone. Penguin Random House, I think, might have a couple left. I don't know if they're going to get any more. It's hard to tell.
Is that really going to be like a whale book?
I don't know, because it's so impossible to tell with DC these days. We're looking at 4 different distribution centers. And nobody can keep tabs on who's got what. Even though it all belongs to DC, right? DC could tell somebody to move those books over. Like, oh, Lunar's got 500 books. Let's move 250 over to Midtown Comics. It all literally belongs to DC. Like, that is all DC's property. So it's up to them to make those decisions. But I don't think they have anyone in any department that makes decisions like that. Not yet. I mean, maybe they will sometime. So that's it though. So I'm hoping that they bounce back though. Be good to have good DC runs in deluxe editions, and oversized, absolute editions, and
nobody wants that to happen more than the fans. Just for DC to put out good books too.
My buddy Max told me the story behind the absolutes, like how he the guy that created it, the absolute format, literally like it was supposed to be for Wildstorm books. So the first absolute format was Absolute Authority, right? And you remember the Danger Girl? Like so the first 3 were like absolute.
Remember it? I have it.
Yeah. I need it. So Absolute Authority was the very first one, right? They fired him, the guy that created the format. I cannot remember his name. And then Planetary came out, but it was called Absolute Planetary. It was supposed to be called Perfect Planetary. So each one of those was supposed to be like named differently, like Absolute Authority, Perfect Planetary. And I don't know what the heck they were going to call Danger Girl. But then DC took that format after they fired the guy that made it, because he was a big fan of the French editions. And anybody here that is French knows exactly what we're talking about. They're beautiful editions. Marvel has some over there in France like that. They're like slipcase editions. But they let him go, and then they said, okay, well we'll just inherit this format, and they did. What was it? Was it Batman or Watchmen? I can't remember. Maybe it was Batman. No. DC, like DC book, not Wildstorm. I think it was.
No, I know. I meant the first Wildstorm they did after all that.
Yeah, well, the very first DC like comic was, I think, Batman Hush.
Well, that was the first absolute
for DC. That wasn't Wildstorm. They didn't have a Wildstorm imprint like Danger Girl and Authority or Planetary.
Yeah, that was my first.
Are you sure it wasn't Superman All-Star?
What's that?
Was Superman All-Star wasn't the first one? I'm just thinking out loud.
I don't think so. No. I think it was Hush. I think Hush and then Watchmen were the two from DC that came out, because that's when I started getting them. All-Star Superman was a little bit later.
I think the first absolute I got was Long Halloween.
It's a good one. Got that great Tim Cell artwork. Keith, to answer your question, thoughts on Marvel reprinting FF Kirby? That's why I said it. Reprinting Fantastic Four by Jack Kirby and Stan Lee, volumes 2 and 3. I will say the guy, David Gabriel, that runs that department, that is his favorite comic book of all time. And next year, we're celebrating 1961. My goodness. That's a lot of years of Fantastic Four. We got an anniversary coming up next year. So, anything is possible. I say keep your heads up.
And Fantastic Four movie action happen.
I just want to see Fantastic Four Omnibus Volume 4. I'm surprised to finish out that Kirby. Yeah. I mean, the Epics have surpassed it.
Yeah, I'm saying the Epics did it.
But I mean, it's always been a thing with Marvel. I don't know about DC, but with Marvel, I mean, those Silver Age books don't sell that well, unless you're named X-Men or Spider-Man. I don't know. They have a hard time. That's why you've never seen a reprint really of the Silver Age, of not Avengers, but Thor, Hulk, all those books. So, but who knows? Maybe one day.
X-Men.
I knew it was your fault. My power goes out every time the wind blows, Omar. You're welcome, Freddie. You're also in Puerto Rico, right?
Same as Gio.
Yeah. Sorry, man. Not today, Matthew. I ain't answering that question.
4 hasn't even came out yet.
I got that. I think Ryley and Jess were with me when we were talking about Volume 5 or Volume 4 on one of my live streams, and then somebody was asking, no, seriously, when's Volume 5 coming out? Volume 4, literally, we just got the contents of it. All right, guys, I got to get going, so you guys want to take one more question? Wrap it up?
Sure.
We can say where we appear on the social media outlets.
Okay.
Well, unless you see a question you want to answer. It's fine with me.
I mean, I have to go. You guys can stay.
No, I got to get going too. I'm Omnidog. You can see me at Omnidog's Vault on YouTube and Omnidogs_Vault on Instagram.
I am the Uncanny Omar, but today I am the Untimely Omar. And
you can find me Instagram, 90 Comics.
What the fuck? I was in the middle of a sentence.
You stepped all over his promo.
It's okay.
We're not.
Where can people find you, Baldy Twin number 2?
Can you hear us?
Find me, Gabe loves 90s Comics. No, my stuff is out. My internet's lagging, so I didn't mean to step on Omar. That's not cool. I would never step on Omar.
I thought it was
good.
That sucked ass. So, bye, everybody.
Wait, where's Cleveland Brown's question? Why is it so controversial?
It might have been, like, sometimes I've noticed that StreamYard doesn't put the questions up if they have a curse word or something on them. So it might be on the YouTube channel. I don't know what it is because I don't have access to it because I'm signed in as Near Me Condition. And speaking of, that's where you can find me. That's my channel, Near Me Condition. I'll be back tomorrow live at 8 p.m. on my channel talking about Supergirl being super.
Oh, great book.
I loved it. Yeah, it's good. It's So that's it.
Peace
Gabe?
and love. Peace and love.
Okay, Gabe's on it.